really nasty with huge setups, so as usual, welcome to insanity, but I have to give credit to Off Constantly.
What the hell?
For this one, because I think he is the first who notified community
You bet your sweet Bippy I did!
about this unbreakable issue. Unfortunately, you can...
I had no idea.
90% of the time, I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
But just today, I have received probably 20 to 30 messages about how this is plaguing conflict and the Dark Zone.
So first of all, I want to say thank you guys for giving credit where credit's due, like guys like Running Butcher.
What did he say?
That's right, you heard me. The reason why I'm saying that is because at least he has the balls to say that someone else kept put out this information. But just like I said before in my live stream, I was not the one who originally said or notified anybody about this kind of stuff. There was a Twitch streamer out there who did it, and a buddy of mine named Div2Otter who notified me about this, and we did some testing, and for proof, here it is.
Dip.
But I just have to laugh at some of the stuff that's going on right now on Twitter and other things, because, you know, comments like this right here, they just make me laugh. It really just makes me laugh because that's probably true. I mean, out of the middle of nowhere, we get a video about this kind of stuff right here, and yet about, what was it, 13 days ago, I posted this one here out, and it's got a ton of views and stuff like that for, you know, people going, well, oh, we didn't know about that. Oh, thanks for helping us know. And some people get pissed off. Well, you shouldn't have put out this exploit and stuff like that. Dude, I have talked to Morton. I have talked to other developers. And if you don't believe me, like I said, I've always told you guys, I can lead you to water. I can't make you drink. But I tell these guys this far out in advance before I even post these videos, and I get confirmation back to make sure that this is known, or if they're going to do anything about it before they actually, or I actually put out a video, because I'm not trying to destroy the game. I'm actually trying to help the game. People don't think so, but like I said, here's the proof. I mean, as you can see, it's been seen at the very bottom, everything. I sat here and showed him all this stuff, showed other developers the same thing, and they said they're going to be looking into it. Some of them haven't said anything, like Morton, they don't say anything back. And that's the biggest issue that we have with this game, is some of these YouTubers, they literally come out just to make content, They don't give credit where it's due, to take away from other content creators who have already shown this stuff, trying to help the community, and they'd rather just get the views and things of that nature. Now, this brings up a secondary subject to this, because I have, like I said before, I try to keep my mouth quiet on this stuff, but I can't, because at the same time, while it's also true, this same shit right here is hypocrisy at its best when it's coming from someone else who just did this shit. Now, this video right here that I've got on the screen, I have to sit here and say a few things first. One, I get someone was in trouble, they needed a little bit of help, they asked for help. It takes a lot of balls to do so, okay? Believe me, there's times when I'm sitting there, I'm like, I could really use some help, but I don't go out here and ask for help. Why? Because I'm a big boy. I got my job. I've got friends, they'll help me whenever I need it, but I don't ask for their help or nothing like that. They just look at me and they know, okay, he needs a little bit of help. But when it comes down to this right here, I'm sorry, you have to be the biggest hypocrite of them all, and especially the guy who made that fucking video, a lying piece of shit because of what he did to me. This dude right here asked for the community for help, but then shortly thereafter goes and does this. He rips on this man in this video for how he makes his money and stuff like that. So you're gonna sit here and tell me that you need help with money, you get some help with money, but you rip on a man for how he makes his views, and that's probably how he makes his money. You have to be fucking kidding me with it. That is such hypocrisy at its finest. And me and him, we used to be cool. The guy who made those videos, we used to be cool. Until this man came out and told a lie to somebody else who defamed me and tried to make me look bad for some fucking reason that I don't even know why all this stuff went on. And even though I told everybody, and I've been straightforward with it, once all this stuff was known, I took care of business because my moderators didn't, blah, blah, blah. I can go into this shit all day long. Now, I'm not trying to defend KVD in any way, shape, or form. Why am I not trying to defend KVD? Because of this. So I started a little video when I started my actual channel, sent him the video of this stuff, and he wants to call me a fucking idiot, you know, clearly you're dumb, you know, I hope your kid isn't as dumb as you are, kind of stuff. So he used my kid against me, trying to be like, well, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So in no way am I defending KVD in this entire video, nor am I defending DOD, even though I agree with what he said. All I'm going to say is this right here. You can't sit here and not, you know, in KVD stance, it's the one thing that always pisses me off is these bigger content creators take away from other content creators by trying to make things look like, well, this is my content. I need to be the one to be the spokesperson for this kind of stuff. You know, only I should be talking about this kind of stuff. Only I should show these things. That's not how it works, boo-boo. I'm sorry. But at the same time, at least have the balls to give credit like Running Butcher did. You know, hey, well, I've got 30 people saying this stuff. Where'd you get it from? Who showed it to you? Where'd you find this out from? Well, we probably got it from this video right here. You know, maybe when you went to go take a look at this right here, someone explained it to you. This is where they got it from. You know, maybe give a little bit of credit, you know, to help that person out. Because I'm not complaining about how these guys are making their money. I just want to know that the views that I get help my charity. Literally, that's all I do. When I make my money on this right here, because I've got my job, I work for my living. That's why I barely make content right now, because it's hot and heavy and I've got trainees to train. But at the same time, I'm only trying to get my views that I can get to help my charities. So when guys like this right here rip on people on how they make their money, when I actually make mine for how I work, but at the same time, other guys are taking away from what I can actually get views and stuff like that from, yeah, it does suck. It does suck because now my charity sucks because they don't get as much as what I want to give them, what I want to help them out for. And it sucks for me. So, at the same time, it's about giving credit where credit is due and not trying to, you know, I guess in the way I want to say is, don't try to harp on a man for how he makes his money when you yourself need the help for your money at the same time. So this one here is like a double hit. If you want, this is why I'm making this video, because you can't go out here and bash a man for how he makes his money when you need money. And at the same time, if you're going to do that kind of stuff and take away from a man's money, expect them to make a call out on you for doing so, because you're not the one who brought this out there, boo-boo. You, KVD, I'm talking to you mainly. This is mainly pertaining to you. The secondary part, just the extra little thing that I got tired of holding my mouth quiet on, was this other one. So, sorry for the long rant, ladies and gentlemen, but this is bullshit. This is the shit that we, as some of us content creators, actually have to deal with.